everyone, in today's video I'm going to tell you and show you many Easter eggs in Overwatch. So without further ado, let's hop right in. Starting off with some of the more subtle references, Farah's Mecha Queen skin is a reference to Gundam. This is quite an interesting reference, and it's a really cool one because Gundam is quite a popular anime. Well, anyway, next one. Moving on to the next Easter egg, this one is going to be a reference to Naruto. This reference is the target practice. It's obviously from Naruto. It's the shuriken starting at the piece of wood, which is the dummy jutsu, I believe. I don't know, but this is a reference to Naruto. Next up is Winston. Winston has two voice lines that are very well known around the world. It's this voice line,
Houston, we have a problem.
which is referring to NASA, and then we have this voice
Don't get
line,
me angry.
which is referring to the Incredible Hulk. These are two, again, awesome references that I'm glad Overwatch added in the game. Next up, we have the hero Bastion. Bastion has two emotes that are also very famous if you watch the Iron Giant. These two are Alert Alert, as well as Rest Mode. These two refer to the Iron Giant. It's just quite obvious if you watch it and if you enjoy it like I do. Anyway, on to the next reference. Next up are going to be some of the bigger and more important references and Easter eggs within Overwatch that I'm very glad was added to the game to make it so much better than it already was. The first one we're going to be starting off with is going to be on the attack side of Hanamura. What you're going to want to do is you're just going to want to walk down these stairs. As you can see when you start making your exit, you can see a small little murloc underneath what seems to be a rocket type thing. Or when you're back here and you just can't see the rocket. When you walk up, you can see that this is a giant murloc in a spaceship. This murloc isn't just there for show. This murloc makes its signature gargling noises when it's shot. As you can see, it made its gargling noises, although it's not gonna happen every single time. It only happens a small majority of the time, but it's still cool when it does happen. This is also a great Easter egg that has been added in Overwatch. Just as a little quick bonus Easter egg, I'm gonna be showing you the aftermath of the animated short dragons. Over by this corner, if you're on the defense side of Hanamura, in this corner, you can see Genji shurikens implanted in the wall. I did not do this, as you can see. No one in the lobby. If it was me, they would have despawned by now. It's a really cool little reference that really makes this game so awesome. That is not the only reference to the animated short, though. Over here, as well, there is an arrow stuck in the ground where Hanzo tried to shoot Genji but failed. There may be other sort of areas where you can see the aftermath of what happened, but I am not aware of it because I have found this on my own as well as many of the other Easter eggs in this video. Anyway, we're going to continue on. Next up on Temple of Anubis on the attack side, the minute you spawn in, all you have to do is find this table here, look at this computer screen, and as you can see, it is the video game Hearthstone created by Blizzard, which is a sort of card game, just a bit different because it's not cards. It's a really good game I've heard from, but I've never tried it myself. There's also a soccer ball if you want to play some soccer ball in here. And there's also Sage Mode 3, which I believe is supposed to be making fun of, a bit of a poke at fun of StarCraft. It might be. But yeah, those are 3 Easter eggs in this beginning room of Temple of Anubis. The next one is going to be Hearthstone as well, but on a different map. Once you get to Hollywood, you're going to want to take your attention to this little room over here. When you take this right turn, there are these 2 dressers, both on which have laptops. This laptop in particular is going to be important for this Easter egg. It is playing the game Hearthstone, which is a game made by Blizzard, a sort of a card game, which I already stated in Temple of Anubis. Here, on this point of Iconwad, you're going to want to take your attention to this little area over here. From this area, you can see what seems to be Numbani. Now, this is with a lot of maps. You can see from one map, you can see another map, which is very cool, very interesting, and I'm glad Blizzard added this, just like what I said with most of the other Easter eggs. From here in Iconwad, you can take a little walk up these stairs. Take a left turn, and you can see this health pack and this sword inflamed and inside of dirt. This is a bonfire from Dark Souls. I'm sure a lot of you saw this coming, as this is a very popular Easter egg within Overwatch. This is an amazing Easter egg that I'm so happy that they added. One of my favorites, actually, other than Naruto references. And it's just really good that Blizzard decided to add this into their game. If you bring your attention to this part of Dorado here, you can walk yourself this way over this area here. Go over by this way and look to the left. As you can see or find, whatever one, what looks like to be a Diablo shaped pinata. You can find these around this map over in this section here, and I believe in other sections as well. You can find one above here, and that's pretty much it for this section. There might be some other in the other sections, but from this section here, this is where you can find the Diablo-shaped pinatas. Here on Route 66, there are multiple Easter eggs on the attack room, such as a reference to Diablo, which is the Diablox hot sauce. It's quite obvious to be a reference, even if that didn't look like Diablo, it looked a bit different. The Diablox hot sauce. He is from Hell, and his name is Diablo. It's quite obvious. Right here, there is a few more Easter eggs, but the one that I really want to point you towards, which isn't one of my favorites really, it's just kind of cool to see that's in here, are the clocks. Every single clock on this map is stuck on 12 o'clock. And what time is that? It's high noon. It is. That's why this is the map for McCree, necessarily. Also, back by here, you can see a picture of McCree, and I don't know if that could be Widowmaker's weapon, maybe one of McCree's old weapons, but there's a gun here, but I don't know whose it is quite just yet. But maybe if I go into some deeper research, I will find out. Those are just a few of the many Easter eggs that are here. Some I've heard about, but I don't really understand. Some that I have heard about, but I do understand. Just in general, these are all really cool Easter eggs on this map. And if you happen to find any on this map, please tell me, because I know there is a lot. Or in general, tell me some more Easter eggs, and maybe we can make a part 2 of Easter eggs in Overwatch. Right here is the gun again, with the McCree's picture. Every single gun that you can find in here, which is only 2 I believe, have the gun in it, which is kind of interesting. Also here, there's a whole bunch of, flavors for juice? I don't know. I know they're all from one of Blizzard's games, and all the symbols stand for something, but I do not know what. But that's pretty much it for Route 66. I'd like to thank you all for watching today's episode and video. I put a lot of time into this video, and I really want to thank you all for whoever's watching it, whoever watched it to this part of the video. If you really want to, make sure to tell me what Easter eggs I missed out on, and if we can make a part 2. Coming soon on this channel, even though I did say that I'm going to be posting a lot more Brawlhalla, that might be postponed because I want to make a trophy hunting series. I'm level 23, soon to be level 25 when I can start competitive, and there is only 1 day left. It ends tomorrow. So, we're going to start on Season 7. We're going to get trophies. It's going to be a great time, and I want you all to tune in. I really hope you enjoyed today's episode. I put a lot of time, like I said before, into this. It was really hard to find all these Easter eggs. I actually missed a few that I added in here. Like, just real quick for the end of this, Hanzo. Something that I missed for Hanzo is that he has a voice line
I choose
where
ignore this. I
Spirit
choose
Dragon,
you, Spirit Dragon.
which is reference to Pokemon. It's really cool. This game is so awesome. How Blizzard decided to execute everything. These Easter eggs, these references, they did so good with this game, and I just want to play more. But my game lags so bad. Hope anyway, that's the end of me rambling on. Hope you all enjoyed today's video. And yeah, see you next time for the trophy hunting series. Peace out.